WhatsApp group post that I did, and I tagged you all on the Facebook as well. But a simple way to make your writing more effective on ChatGPT to include sources. You could literally have somebody do that once a day, a team member in your office. You could train a monkey to do this stuff, but now you've got at least one piece of content there per day. We just need some consistency in our blogging on our website because that helps SEO, which helps us rank higher. It's a big factor. And now with ChatGPT, we're able to accelerate that process. I still would run that through, like whether it's Copyscape or some unique content checker, just to make sure that it is original. So we got to get that down. Like how many blogs are going to take place a week? Seven per week would be awesome to start off with, which literally with Chat GPT will take you less than 5 minutes per day, or a team member 5 minutes per day, probably much faster than that, to get it created and then uploaded to the site, indexed and tagged and all that other good stuff. Short form videos. If you haven't already, I need you to commit to doing something every day or batch shooting content one time per week. So let's say 7 1-minute videos every single week. I'd love to see that. And some of you, I do see some amazing content coming out there, but I can't stress enough how easy and consistent that if you just did that alone, you're going to see your traffic numbers rise. And as people follow you on TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, you'd be surprised at how long they would travel to come and see you. So we got to dial that in initially. Facebook ads budgets, Google AdWords budgets, or any other medium you're running paid ads, we have to have some consistency there. So you figure out if that's going to be $500, $2,000, $5,000 a month, or there are other areas that are already successful for you. If you're still running TV, newspaper, radio, I'm all for whatever's working, and then stacking other layers on top of it. So we all want to play a bigger game. And there's other opportunity to reach more people because we know that people have migrated from Facebook to Instagram. The older generation is still on Facebook, but the youngers are on TikTok and Instagram. When I say younger, I mean like 25 to 45. So still massive opportunity there, but realize that there are people in place, people that want to be in different channels. Some aren't on social media, which is where we need to use Google AdWords, and vice versa. And I'm all about starting with one paid traffic source, getting that dialed in. And once you have that one working for you, you're getting at least a 5-to-1 return on investment. Boom, add Google in now. Boom, add Instagram or whatever the next one, TikTok ads. And if you're harnessing a few of those and not harnessing all of them, we can have conversations about those and how to apply what you're doing on Facebook and just bring it over to TikTok now and do the same exact thing. Sometimes it's really that easy to see bigger gains, but I want to make sure we have that ad budget dialed in. Posting on your fan page, something that should be done every day anyway. So we just need to figure out a system to get that done once a day, at least on your fan page. For either a team member can do it for you. You can add content periodically. Image posts with stories always perform the best on Facebook. I'm not going to throw, I mean, there's other agencies that will do stuff for you and post generic images, but the unfortunate reality is you don't get a lot of engagement with those. So it's not, I mean, you might think, well, at least there's posting once a day going on. And yes, there is. But if you look at your metrics, I was just with a client. This group was posting twice a day. That was their deal, but he's only reaching like 50 out of 1,000 people on average per post. Versus if he posts an image of him in the office taking care of a patient with a little story, boom, 30 to 40% of his fans. So we need to focus on what's higher leverage at this stage. And then one time per week at minimum, you should boost content directly to your fans if you have 500, 1,000 or more fans on your fan pages, because the social networks, they don't give you a lot of distribution. They might show your content to 5 to 10% of people. So just dialing some of those basic things right then and there are going to get you results much faster. And then with your ad questions in particular, if you ever want me to analyze your ad account on one of these calls, I've done that many times. I'd be happy to do an audit for you to figure out areas where we can improve or adjust the ads or stack more layers on to what you're already doing. So any questions over the consistency, the calendars, the task lists, or what you're currently doing in your marketing or your advertising, or what you could be doing better?